Life for a man is about rejection. And I've been rejected a few times, a lot of times this past few weeks. And I'm not talking about getting rejected from cold approaches or going up to a girl and asking for her number. I'm talking about in like conversations with people where, and I just want to make this clear, I take full responsibility for how I act in conversations, so I know it's like pretty much my fault. But whenever you basically sound like a bitch, right? And you go like, "Hey, did I do that right?" in a high pitched voice, and then they just ignore you. That shit pisses me off. When I say shit loud enough for people to hear me, but just because I said it like this, they think they're better than me. And I don't think anybody's better than anybody. I think if you are, show me you're better than me. And maybe you are, cool. But whenever motherfuckers are just like, it's also me, bro. I can't say it's other people because it's me and how I communicate. I'm not a very good communicator. You know what I mean? That's why with my last relationships, I basically fucked them up. And it's been very fucking annoying, I'll tell you that. But like another time, I was just talking to somebody, right? And I would talk to them and they would just be like, no, I would talk to them. I saw someone go by, I got nervous. I was talking to them and we would talk, and then I guess I kept on talking too much or talking too loud or not talking good enough, I guess, or not that interesting, that they just looked away and acted like I didn't exist. And I was just like, what the fuck? Really? And that shit really pisses me off because, like, I'm a fucking person too, right? Just because I didn't grow up like you or act the way you do, all stupid, all slow, all stoned, you know. But that's just rejection, and to grow as a man, you gotta deal with rejection. And I take full responsibility for how I handle the rejection. I take full responsibility for why I do get rejected, like in conversations and stuff, because it's all me, man. I'm the one that's fucking up. I'm the one who talking like a bitch, basically. I'm the one who's sounding like a bitch. I'm the one who's talking like a bitch. I just hate how I don't have this masculine zest in me anymore, bro, and it fucking pisses me off, bro. I really think it's because I haven't been working out as consistently as I want to, right? I look at my physique this morning and I was like, man, if I was just more consistent, it would be more defiant, right? I got a okay chest. It's fucking small, but it's there, right? I got a chest. You know, if I kept working out, I would have had abs by now because I was at the fucking perfect body weight, or I had the amount. You can tell that I'm fucking a noob. I'm a fucking beginner and all this shit. Now, I'm not too experienced in life. And that's a good thing, right? I'm only 20 years old. I get it. As a man, you start off with not low standards, but like low status as a man, and you build that up. And especially when men are like 30, 40s, that's usually when they make the most money in their life. Like, most men make the most money in their life by the time they're 48. And it's because the male advantage. If you don't know what the male advantage is, it's like we have, I'm not saying that females don't have it either, but men have this thing where in time, if they're actually doing something with their life and actually wanting to do something, not being a fucking degenerate like everybody else, they over time will be like, by the time I'm 30, I'm gonna have everything. I'm not gonna say I have everything figured out, but I'm gonna have like this like masculinity that's just on par with all these great motherfuckers out here. And I know a lot of other people who are gonna be 30 as well and look at me like, how are you doing this? It's like, I didn't waste my 20s. What do you want me to tell you? To go back in time? Can't do that shit. A lot of time I just feel like I'm not being heard, right? And that's my fault. I'm not the one speaking loud enough, exerting myself. But sometimes whenever I talk and motherfuckers go, "What? Hello?" I'm just like, man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. But it's my fault. I'm the one who's not speaking loud enough. I'm the one that's not talking like he's a man, talking like a bitch, right? It's my fault, right? And I accept that. I accept that because it tells me, oh shit, you still got shit to work on, dude. You ain't that great. Yeah, you made a tiny bit of progress in your physique. That's cool, you know. Appreciate those little wins, small wins, you know. That's a good thing. But you're getting mad because you're not who you think you are. Fuck you. Do something with your life. And that's how I feel right now because, like, a lot of times, I guess I speak too quietly, right? And I don't want to blame it on anything. It's just me being a bitch, basically. But I think it's because how I was raised and how I don't even have like a father figure in my life right now since fucking freshman year of high school. But I had definitely different father figures in terms of other men. Like on YouTube, I had like a YouTube creator I was looking up to as like a father figure. I just feel like I'm not being heard. I feel like I'm just not being like there. And everybody looks at me like, oh, he's not gonna do nothing with his life. He's just gonna sit here, work this job, and be that guy who does the grocery truck, right? And it's my fault for not exerting myself and showing who I am and actually being this dude. Because when I first started, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta be social with everybody. Okay, that's a good thing. Be social. Actually get to know everybody, right? And then now that I'm not that social, which probably is my fault. Not probably, it is my fault. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I don't have to be cool with everybody, bro. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these motherfuckers don't even give a fuck about me. If shit went down, no one give a fuck about me. Everybody care about themselves, right? And it is what it is. You know, that's just life. But it just pisses me off when people think they're better than me and ignore me on purpose. And I'm just standing there like, hey man, like, you didn't hear me? It's like, whenever people ignore me, like, I think most of the time they just can't hear me because I'm sounding like a bitch. I just go, oh, I guess I'm just sounding like a bitch today. Oh well, no wonder he didn't hear me. So I hope they hear that. I know that's petty. I know that's fucking stupid. Definitely not the best way to go about it, but I guess I don't know how to go about it. I don't really like, I just feel like I'm not living up to my potential. And that's me, you know, that's me just fucking up and being a fucking, I guess, a victim. I'm playing a victim role right now. But like, bro, like, I just want to fucking make something of myself. I don't want to fucking be here. I'm not going to be here. I already have these goals. I already have this mindset, bro. But whenever people just look at me, like, I know I'm gonna be successful, right? But whenever people look at me and look down on me just because they're one step higher than me in the fucking workplace, like, what? Like, I know some fucking people who are above me, right? And it's only one step above me too, because it's like at Walmart, it's like you go from associate to team lead to, I think, coach, and then store manager. I'm not even too sure, to be honest. I know it's like team lead is next, and some people will look at you. Some people will look at you and be like, "Why is this kid not trying to become a team lead? Why is he not trying to make more money? Why is he not switching departments and going to that apartment? He could make $17 an hour. Holy shit!" I'm just like, shut up. I know what I'm doing with my life. I want to do what the fuck I want to do, right? And I don't say this to people because, like, I want my job. You know, I have to support my family. I have to support my mom, my two little brothers and shit, right? So I pretend to be this like bitch, basically. Like like, you know how when you put on your white voice when you're talking to like elderly people, or like you just put in your white voice, you're just like, oh yeah, how's your day going today? I hate doing that, bro, so fucking goddamn much. And that's my fault. I should be more assertive, more masculine, more this, more that. But whenever I'm like, when I not focus on that for like a few minutes or a few minutes here and there, because I can't, like, I want to say that I can't, because, but I know why I can't. It's because I don't really like meditate. I don't really like try to take control of my thoughts or anything. But whenever I notice myself not being like assertive, masculine, and all this, I just like go like this. I'm not thinking about anything, and then someone goes, "Hey, Philip," I'm just like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" The fuck, the fuck, you know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm not no fucking gang member. I'm not some fucking whatever the fuck people, a thug or anything. I am a fucking gangster, bro. And you might look at me as like, this little white boy fucking saying he's a gangster. What the fuck? I really am, bro. My mom was one. You know, like, I've been through the struggle, bro. I know how to fucking... I'm not gonna say I know how to deal with life, because I really fucking don't. I'd be acting like a bitch a lot. But I got this gangster mentality, bro. I'm gonna get through this shit. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna fucking be that guy that everybody's like, holy shit, I used to work with that dude. And they'll start thinking about all the interactions they had with me and be like, huh, I never thought he would become something like that. And I don't want to throw in people's faces, because I don't want people to envy me, and I don't want people to be like, let's go pull up on this dude and kill him, you know? Because I won't boast about the shit I got, right? Because, like, just because I got something doesn't mean you can't get something. And just because someone else has something doesn't mean I can't get something, right? We all use our money in different ways. Me, I waste my money on fucking food, dude. It pisses me off. And I'm talking about, like, normal food. I'm talking about fucking DoorDash, bro. Fucking, I hate that shit. Anyways, that's the end of the video. If you hear me rant for this long, thank you. I don't know why the fuck you're listening to me. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it, and never give up, and push past your limits.